Nah, AR is funny. AR is funny.
What was that experience like for you, and how was it helpful in getting you to where you are today?
It was great. I mean, I appreciate the coaching staff and the players allowing me to, one, kind of, change the practice detail a little bit. They usually go at 11. I'm an early bird. I was like, can we go at 10? I wanted to go at like 8, but a little pull and tuck and pull. But it's very humbling. I mean, I could just go out there. That's the benefit of having a farm system, basically. The guys were gone on that long road trip. I got cleared to play some 5-on-5 for the first time since shit hurt my MCL versus Minnesota. And that was the blessing. It was here preparing for their games, and I got an opportunity to get a couple runs in with them, a couple practices in, so it was a blessing.
You've never started the season injured before. What was that like mentally?
That sucks. It definitely sucks. Never in my life, since I started playing the game of basketball, have I ever not started the season in my life. So, it's been a mind test, but I'm built for it, and it's just been putting in the work, both mentally and physically, and just trying to get myself ready to rejoin the team.
This group went 10-4 without you.
Yeah.
What did you kind of make of some of those moments? What have you seen watching them?
Seen a lot. I mean, obviously, the road trip went pretty good. It was a good way to end the road trip in Milwaukee. That back-to-back starting, in New Orleans. So those last 2 games was very key. But guys have just been like everyone enjoys being around each other and love playing it for one another. A lot of guys sacrificing. So it's just always, for me, just seeing ways I could just fit in organically, right off the top. I know ways I can help this team right away when I am put back in the lineup.
How was LeBron sciatica limiting while you were out?
You ever had it?
Never.
Anybody ever had it?
No. What did you know about it before you?
I've had it. I had it 2 years ago. If you had it, then you know what the hell it's about. If you ain't never had it, and people making jokes about it, I pray you never get it. It's not fun.
Did you have it during the season 2 years ago or off season?
No, off season.
LeBron, given your multi-skilled resume and the
Say that again, I'm sorry.
Given your multi-skilled resume and the makeup of the team, how similar or different do you expect your role this season to be compared to last season?
Don't matter. I'm a ball player. I'm not. The best thing about me and the way I've built my game over my whole life and my coaches since I was in Little League, I've never had a position. Spo always just say positionless basketball, be positionless. It's not one team, one club in the world that I can't fit in and play for.
You mentioned
I can do everything on the floor, so whatever this team needs me to do and more, I can do it when I'm back to myself.
You mentioned just how the chemistry has been,
Yeah.
and the vibes have been high.
Yeah.
What's kind of been the dynamic between you kind of getting back integrated with the guys, and has anything surprised you about?
Yeah, I got to work my way back into it. I mean, the guys have been doing road trips, shoot-arounds, been on flights, so I got to work my way back into the fold of things. So it's kind of like a kid going to a new school again, just kind of got to learn the guys and everything. So they got some great chemistry, and I'm just feel my way back in and do it organically. So it shouldn't be hard, but definitely it's going to be a fill-out process.
Even maybe pre-sciatica, entering year 23, over 40 years old. I can tell you all the other ways that you're Super Bowl. But did you have different plans for yourself in terms of the way you were going to handle your body this year?
During the season?
Yeah, like even in the build through the summer. Was it?
No, not for the season.
No,
it was only business as usual. Obviously, at this point, how many miles I got on my body as far as how long I've played, to not be on the court as much, kind of giving, everything to adjust. But I mean, I got a pretty bad MCL sprain against Minnesota, so I couldn't really do nothing for like 8 to 10 weeks anyway, as far as, on the court anyway. So that kind of set me back, and not too long after that, I started to feel, my hip and my back and things of that nature started going astray. So everything kind of changed. My whole dynamic kind of changed of how I was going to prepare for the season. But it's all a blessing in disguise.
When did that process to getting to today, to getting maybe on the cusp of this, when did it really start? Like, were you, you were doing individual stuff a little bit?
Yeah, like mid-June, I started to feel it, I think like mid-June. Yeah, I think it was like mid-June.
How long have you been pain-free? Or are you pain-free?
I won't take it that far. Like I said, if you ever had it, you go about it, you wake up one day and you hope that when you step down out of the bed, you don't feel it. You go to bed at night and hope when you get in the bed, you don't feel it. So I've been doing pretty good with it as of late. It's a lot of exercises and a lot of mobility things and a lot of things that you can do to help it. So I'm just keeping a positive mindset about it all.
Did this time make you miss it? Like everything, like playing in games, being in the NBA, suiting up with your teammates, with the competition.
I really miss these guys. Just seeing them going out there and working. I love the work. I love the process of working. I don't miss the travel. I'm about to be 41 years old. I was happy sitting at home, on my couch after working out and things of that nature. Yeah, but I don't miss the travel, but I definitely miss the competition and miss these guys.
The time
That's
that,
true. That's true.
Huh?
I know what you mean about the travel.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
the time that you spent with the G League team, it's obviously not something that you've gone through in your career before. Does it give you a different perspective or new on just what these guys go through in the career they're trying to carve out for themselves?
I didn't need to go down there to practice with them to understand and appreciate what they go through when trying to get to the big leagues. It's a dream of all of ours, and no matter where you start, you're always trying to figure out a way how you can make a name for yourself in this part in the NBA. And those guys sacrifice every day. They come in here and they work. They go in their games, they play, they prepare just like we do. With the hopes and the dreams of being called up someday. So, as much respect to not only our farm club, but to all the clubs that's around the league.
Last question.
Just kind of knowing how you go about your day. And,
Yeah.
how much film you watch. How has these last few weeks been for you in terms of watching film?
Yeah.
Being able to digest what you've been seeing across the league, and then also what you've been able to see from Aiden. Someone I know that you've been able to find on the pocket pass.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, for me, just breaking down our team and seeing how well we've been playing both offensively and defensively for the majority of the season. I just love the ball movement, the dominance between Luka and AR kind of running the whole show. And then, DA just anchoring the back line, with his ability to set screens, one of the best screen setters we have in this league, but also making himself available either for pocket passes and his short jump shot that he has at 15 feet or getting lobs behind the basket, and then Jack's kind of backing him up. And then everybody else just kind of, Jake and Rui and Marcus and everybody, and Maxey big minutes, against Milwaukee. Some of the games that some of the guys were out, and you've seen Nick Smith and Bronny get production in that game in Portland, off a back-to-back, and everybody just when guys' numbers been called, guys have been ready, and that's just straight professionalism. And but it's also like everybody enjoy competing for each other, and riding for each other. So I want to leave Gabe out. Vando, Rook got his first points the other night. That was awesome. Shout out Giannis for getting the ball. I don't know they was tripping about that, but yeah, that was just weird. That's just weird. There's a lot of weird shit going on these days. Shout out Rook getting his first points. And yeah, I know y'all miss me. Okay, bye.
Thanks, LeBron.
Yeah.